Just like that.
Take that every time, Anthony. Hey! Keep shooting, baby. We're here. Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Come on. I got to it. Come on. Shoot them.
Nice work, fellas. Try to stay a while and get some additional reps in.
We're there.
3.
Ooh, we got it. That might be a good step back. Ooh,
Nothing.
all right. Good board.
Oh,
Good board.
come on.
Good foul.
Take
Good
foul.
foul.
Jimmy. I had to.
I like it.
I don't.
That's a deep one. That's good. Good shot.
Hey, my undefeated record continues.
That was
Wow.
that was a good game.
Yeah.
He couldn't wait to say that.
He was waiting. Yes, sir. Boys, man, I'm so proud. We got that W again.
Come on, you were sweating a little bit till it was like 16, 17. You were sweating a little bit.
Guys, I was locked in this time. I wanted to end it with a bang. And you did.
What was the game plan heading in?
We were labbing a lot, Chris. They were. That's the word. We tried out a bunch of different players. T-Mac, Scotty, Sigma, over these past couple weeks.
Well, at this early stage of the season, what's the biggest challenge for a team, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., early on, some teams know what kind of club they are. But for a lot of teams that has some turnover or coaching change, it's about finding who you are, finding your identity, figuring out what style is going to work.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Damian Lillard out there with MP. And it's Stiebel in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Nurkic. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Nice concentration from Nurkic. Plays right through the whistle.
And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
Now here's Durant. Here's Okogie. Pass to Aiden. Outside Paul. 5 on the clock. Over Lillard. Rebounded by Nurkic. And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
Pass to Okogie. Call against Lillard. Now here's Aiden. Defense right on him. Here's Okogie. Outside Paul. Beyond the arc. And it's Portland with a rebound. Their last encounter was in Portland.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
Majority of the night, they were in attack mode. Tremendous effort all the way around.
Here's Paul, following the bucket by the Blazers. Pass to Ross. Back to Okogie. And here's Paul. Outside Durant. From deep. Suns keep it alive. Ayton. And he comes up with a bucket.
I mean, come on. A 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Lillard. He had 16 in the win against Memphis. Lets the three fly. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Now here's Paul. Ross for three. Rebounded by Nurkic. An 8-point differential. Now here's Thibault, tightly guarded. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Phoenix calls timeout. Recently, we've seen a few super teams put together, but it hasn't always been an automatic recipe for success, Smitty.
Well, BA, a lot of times you see those super teams on paper. It's all about execution on the floor. And the biggest factor that sometimes hampers super teams is health, and that could be a big factor in upsetting your plans.
Here they come, fans. It's your one and only Suns Panthers.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Watford comes in for Warren. The Suns trailing. Here are the five. Portland has to start the second. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. MP is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Sharp in at the small forward position. To the middle. Here's Okogie. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Okogie's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
The offensive rebound. And he gets it to go.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, nice finish from him on that drive. Uses his body well and helps extend the lead.
MP against Ross. Pass to Aiden. Doesn't go that time. Nurkic with some nice D. And when Aiden isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Durant, no good. Portland has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. To the inside. Out to the wing. Back to MP. Shot clock at 6. Sinks that one from the post. MP's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Now for MP, remember, this guy was booed on draft night. He came into the league with the fans against him, but I think MP is using that as fuel.
No question, you have to. It's a tough spot to come into, but MP is going to try to win over the fans. Reverses. And the layup is good.
Assisted.
MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Paul. Now here's Ross. And again, another missed shot.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Grant outside. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Ross. Gets the 3 ball to go. MP's got 9.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Phoenix calls timeout. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
If you can't match up on the boards, you are not going to win games.
So it's Portland. They have a nice...
That's the end of the first half on the score. Your Suns, 30. The Trailblazers, 39.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns Youth Dance Team. Fans, please give a big round
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
They've got Josh Okogie. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's Ross in at the 2-guard position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Beautiful ball movement from Kevin Durant. Easily finding his shooters that are ready to knock him down.
Man, Blazers fans have been having a bit of whiplash. Western Conference Finals to the lottery in just 3 years.
BA injuries had a big part to play in that. Shows how fast the NBA landscape can change. Fans are hoping they can get back to what they were just as quickly.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Back to Paul. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. He can't hit that time. And it's Portland the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Good work there as it goes. And now it's a 12-point Portland lead.
Well, Damian Lillard is such an intelligent playmaker. He sees an opening and dishes the ball.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, and with a finish like that, you know he's looking to extend the lead and put this game out of reach.
Here's Okogie, covered by Thibault. Here's Ayton. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Lillard passes to MP. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. The Suns clear it.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Pass to Ross. Let's go with a three. No luck on that one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
How about the last couple of years for Jeremy Grant?
BA, 6'8", playing the 3 or the 4. He's really found some comfort in scoring the basketball. Followed up his best season with another great offensive performance last year.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Okogie on the wing. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of Vinsanity, that's when you make a business decision.
Some changes. Kevin Durant comes in for Baisley, and it's Paul in for Ross. On the court right now for Portland. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Damian Lillard out there with MP, and it's Thibault in at the 3. MP against Payne. That's good from Grant on the assist by MP.
What I love about Jeremy Grant is he has no trouble taking contact and shooting over people.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Paul. Damian Lillard with the rebound.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Offensive rebound. Ayton. Nurkic with some nice D.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
It's stolen away. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Okogie. Inside. Here's Durant. Uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got his first points of the night.
I love when Durant attacks with confidence, especially when he's this close inside.
Payne against MP. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Nurkic against Ayton. MP outside. Clock at 6. Knocked loose and stolen by Durant.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
You see how quickly Grant gets off the floor, sending that one back. Airmail.
And here's MP from outside. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists now tonight. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Portland.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
I'll tell you what, Durant takes a lot of contact inside. Defenders try to muscle him, but it doesn't matter.
And stolen by Paul. Steps back and fires. Thibault with the board. Thibault's got 4 rebounds now. MP against Payne. Here's MP. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And Phoenix gets called for the foul. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
BA, I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
Winslow's checked in for Portland. And how about that?
Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the 4th. Outside Paul. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
We can do it. Maybe spin this globe and pick a country we can go to. Said I'm bi-coastal, feeding the sand, drinking alkaline water. Me, I ain't drinking no soda. See that squad pull up, big Benz and Rovers. Money got my focus, I still pull up on Locust. Ain't called her back and now you know what it was when you got involved. You know what it is, I'm dedicated to my lifestyle. Right now, pipe down, come through later and bring that. Take a trip to my town. We can eat jerk salmon, now we jamming. Fruity pebble French toast up in the mansion. With some passion, now we got some action. Big ass classing, no passing. It's 40 on my wrist, it's 56 when you go add it up. To 100,000 in my passenger.
Thumbing through these hundreds like every day. Nights, no sleep, no time to wait. Life gets crazy, but we find a way. Focus on my blessing, got me balling, baby. Find me on any coast. Tell me where you wanna go. Many nights, no sleep, no time to wait. Life gets crazy, but
spin this globe and pick a country we can go to. Said I'm bi-coastal, feeding the sand, drinking alkaline water. Me, I ain't drinking no soda. See that squad pull up, big Benz and Rovers. Money got my focus, I still pull up on Locust. Ain't call her back and now she... You know what it was when you got involved. You know what it is, I'm dedicated to my lifestyle. Right now, pipe down, come through later and bring that. Take a trip to my town. We can eat jerk salmon, now we jamming. Fruity pebble French toast up in the mansion. With some passion, now we got some action. Big ass clashing, no passing. It's 40 on my wrist, it's 56 when you go add it up. To 100,000 in my passengers.
Thumbing through these hundreds like every day. Nights, no sleep, no time to wait. Life gets crazy, but we find a way. Focus on my blessing, got me balling, baby. Find me on any coast. Tell me where you wanna go. Many nights, no sleep, no time to wait. Life gets crazy, but we find a way.
I'm curious how you gotta watch my house of car mysterious, delirious. I'm so serious. It's getting money, my profession. Focused on my blessing, it came 10 times extra. Retrospective, remember when they left us? Wildin', got kicked out the club up in Texas, Atlanta. I be at Barney's eating that breakfast. Up in New York, I'm still Long Beach reppin'.
We hope you enjoyed this as much as we did.
And we're always looking out for community members doing great things in 2K. So keep it up, because you never know, we might see you next season.
And remember, next week we'll have our 9th annual 2K TV Awards. You don't want to miss it.
Until then, enjoy the game, go get some wins, don't lose like Team 2K TV
Don't put me in
and
there.
our coach over
Don't
here.
put me
Go
in
get
there.
some wins, go get some dubs. I believe in you.
The regular season just getting started. What's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
Let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. Things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Nurkic, the pivot, with Grant at the other post spot. Damian Lillard out there with MP. And it's Thibault in at the 3. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Grant. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Struz passes to Martin. Here's Adebayo. He's guarded by Nurkic, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Lillard surveying the D. In the corner, it's MP. And it's Miami with the rebound. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
The fans certainly got their money's worth in that game. Boy, was that a battle, and it turned out to be a real gritty win for them.
Man, they had to scrape and claw just to get themselves back into the game and into overtime, but they really kept their composure in the extra 5 minutes, and it paid off for the win.
And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. Lillard outside. 5 on the clock. Shot from free throw range. 2 points. That one goes.
Lillard has a bit of old school to him. He can hit those shots. Not just a long-range shooter.
And the 0 Damian Lillard wears on his jersey is more than just a number to him.
Yeah, Greg, we know that represents the letter O, as Dame grew up in Oakland, went to college in Ogden, and became an NBA star in Oregon. Oh, my. That's a lot of O's.
That one goes. Count it.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. And here's Lowry, following the 3 from MP. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. On the wing, MP. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Nurkic trying to get open. MP's shot is good. MP's got 5 points so far.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Here's Thibault. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Outside Lowry. Good ball movement here by Miami. It's Martin on the wing. The pass to Owens. Inside, Adebayo.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Was much.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. To the wing on the left. And Lillard kicks to MP. Thibault with the ball. He's looking for MP and finds him. Good.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
On the court for the Trailblazers. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. MP is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. To the paint, here's Owens, and Owens throws it down.
Well, Lowry sees the breakdown, and then he knows the guy's going to be open. What a delivery that was.
Lillard against Lowry. That one good for 2. He's got 7.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Lowry inside the line. And it's MP with the rebound.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Here's Thibault. 6 to shoot. Back to MP. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
The Heat trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Thibault kicks to Lillard. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Well, we just see this time and time again from Damian Lillard, a quality decision on the pick and roll. On average, 4 to 6 coaching changes happen after every regular season, and in 2021, the Trailblazers parted ways with their coach after 9 seasons, and Chauncey Billups was brought in as their new leader.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
For the Trailblazers.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. Drained a good number from beyond the arc this year.
Well, we know, Brent, the Blazers front office really seems to like Coach Chauncey Billups. They feel he brings a certain toughness to that team.
Yeah, the accountability part is what they lean on with Chauncey, and obviously a great connection in the point guard mentality between Chauncey and Damian Lillard, but immediately a lot of respect given to him because of how he carried himself in his career. So it's been a welcome change for the organization, and we'll see if they can build upon last year.
It's all tied in Miami. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
Your Miami Heat, 38. The Trailblazers, 38. Fans, your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
They've got Martin, Lowry out there with Owens. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And with every season, Brent, it seems like the league gets more diverse and international. It certainly keeps the play interesting.
Well, the skill set of the younger players that come into the league is absolutely scintillating. And those different styles, those different techniques, that's the great thing about basketball, is that you can find something within each player that you'd like to steal or borrow, but it's unique to them.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I wonder just what it is that's next for Bam, as he's shown incredible improvement in a very short amount of time. He's one of the more versatile bigs in the league.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all-defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Pass to Owens. He kicks it to Martin. Now, here's Strus. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Pass to Nurkic. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Passes to Thibault. That's a 2 from Lillard. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And look out. The weather report might call for an avalanche of buckets from Damian Lillard.
And a wide open look for Owens. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And this is where Lillard is most dangerous, and he's going to look to shoot a lot of threes.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lowry finds Adebayo. Martin against Grant to stop the run. And it's Martin missing.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Now the pass to MP from outside the arc. The shot, no good. And Miami the other way now. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Strus's shot is good.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he played.
With some changes. Kayla Martin's checked in for Max Strus. Owens comes in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Lowry in for Gabe Vincent. Outside Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
You try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
On the floor for Portland. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. MP is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Adebayo kicks to Lowry. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
They are just killing him on the interior.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And here's MP for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Owens, and Owens throws it down.
And just a great talent who makes it look easy. That highlight may already be on Owens' feet.
Lillard the pass to MP. Thibault on the wing. Back to MP. From deep, cans it from downtown. And the Trailblazers lead by 13. You know, Greg, we've seen a nice game from MP as he's had the advantage in this matchup with Owens.
And I love the way that MP has relied on his skill and experience to get the better of Owens, making the most of what he learned in college.
A hero with
for the Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 14 points. MP passes to Grant. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He's such an athletic forward. Absorbing contact is something that he's learning to do, getting much better at it.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Portland?
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
The free throw drops for Grant. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
And Owens throws it down.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Lowry against Lillard. Over Lowry, and Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got the lead up to 14 now for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
A defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. You know, Brent, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
And finished off by Nurkic.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Trailblazers.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win up. .55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three from MP. It's hauled in by the Heat. And here is Owens. Oladipo outside. Here's Vincent. The Heat rebound. Adebayo. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin.
That's the end of the game.
This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
We can do it. Baby, spin this globe and pick a country we can go to. Said I'm bi-coastal, feeding the sand, drinking alkaline water. Me, I ain't drinking no soda. See that squad pull up, big Benz and Rovers. Money got my focus, I still pull up on Locust. Ain't called her back and now she. You know what it was when you got involved. You know what it is, I'm dedicated to my lifestyle. Right now, pipe down, come through later and bring that. Take a trip to my town. We can eat jerk salmon, now we jamming. Fruity pebble French toast up in the mansion. With some passion, now we got some action. Big ass classic, no passing. It's 40 on my wrist, it's 56 when you go add it up. To 100,000 in my pocket.
Thumbing through these hundreds like every day.
Hey, what you working on? I see you want to sharpen those passing skills. Let's get you going.
Focus! Focus! Hey, don't forget to get up now. We almost be ready. Let it fly out.
Let's see you want to work on finishing at the hoop. Let's get started.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
We ready. Let's go.
Oh, hit that. Shot.
What's the foul at, man?
Get it.
Again.
We've been ready. We're waiting your team. Oh, you done? You done.
We can do it. Baby, spin this globe and pick a country we can go to. Said I'm bi-coastal, feeding the sand, drinking alkaline water. Me, I ain't drinking no soda. See that squad pull up, big Benz and Rovers. Money got my focus, I still pull up on Locust. Ain't call her back and now she... You know what it was when you got involved. You know what it is, I'm dedicated to my lifestyle. Right now, pipe down, come through later and bring that...
I like it. Great choice.
We are celebrating the end of Season 9 of 2K TV with community members. We have got Demi, Aaliyah, and Watch Me Work. They're gonna go with LD2K and Rodney in the wreck and hopefully get some W's on today's episode of Team 2K TV versus the world. What's going on? Welcome to the show again, you guys. Thanks so much for joining us. How are you feeling today?
It feels great. I mean, I'm excited.
Every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA, it seems like guys always have breakout years. Usually we see it with the younger players, but sometimes it's with guys who've been in the league and are now in new situations. Last year, we saw breakout seasons for Darius Garland, Jordan Poole, and Tyrese Maxey, just to name a few.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. MP is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. Now here's Rozier. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. On the wing, MP, hounded by Rozier. MP against Rozier. And here's MP from outside. The Trailblazers rebound. Yep, count it.
And for Nurkic, one of his key attributes, the ability to keep the play alive on the glass.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Hayward. Here's Richards. Rozier outside. 11 feet out. Charlotte again missing. The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 3 so far. And here's MP from outside. Oh, another miss by MP. For Charlotte, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Hayward outside. Pass to Richards. Washington outside. Just 5 to shoot. He drops it from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Portland now, and this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
And always a lot to find out when opponents haven't seen each other yet.
It's an interesting matchup. Two teams that don't know each other all that well, separate conferences. We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
Here's MP, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Smith passes to Hayward. MP against Rozier. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
When Terry Rozier switched teams from Boston to Charlotte, think about the level of responsibility and the burden change from one team to the other. Now a starter, now all kinds of responsibilities on his shoulders.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Rozier. So, Doris, what differentiates Harry Rozier at his position?
His scoring ability, his threat as both a three-point shooter and a dribble drive guy. But the key, BA, to me, and what distinguishes him, you can play him on the ball or you can play him off the ball. So he can play with another great guard and still flourish.
Now here's Lillard, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Thibault passes to MP. Nails it from three. MP's got 5 now.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here's Rozier, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Well, the floater is an integral part of any small guard's game. Terry Rozier, that is in the bag.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Charlotte calls timeout. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And the main takeaway was their accuracy from beyond the arc. An impressive performance indeed.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving...
MP against Oubre. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Grant. 9 points in the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Damian Lillard out there with MP. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. Here's MP. That one rolls around and rims out. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Rozier, the pass to Hayward. Back to Rozier. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leading a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Mikhailuk's checked in for Charlotte. MP, the pass to Lillard. Shoots over Oubre, and he buries that one. Back rim and in. Lillard's got 5.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
We're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. It's Mikhailuk on the wing. Out to Oubre. It's stolen by MP. Now the Blazers on the move. Pass to Lillard from deep three-point range. The long distance 3 is buried. And the Trailblazers lead by 13. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Portland.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass. Yeah, there's a chemistry with this group, and Oubre makes that finish look easy.
MP outside. He shoots a 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Hayward, the pass to Oubre. Here's Mikhailuk. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Pass to Hayward. Outside Oubre. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, you can see how dialed in Gordon Hayward can be. When he's on his game, the vision is exceptional.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Rozier against Lillard. 1:10 left in the first half. And the ball out of play. And so it's Portland with an impressive...
With the score, the Hornets 32, the Trailblazers 48.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Portland's shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Rozier out on the wing with Hayward. P.J. Washington out there with Nick Richards. And it's Smith in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Well, Doris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play. It would seem to me with P.J. Washington, basketball was ingrained in his DNA. Why? Each of his parents, guys, played Division I basketball.
All right, Doris, how has it helped P.J. Washington growing up in a basketball family?
Well, I think if you have two college players, two high-level college players, it automatically means you've got two high-level coaches who can help develop your skills at a young age. But the other part of this, the mental aspect, such a huge advantage to have people who've been there and done that.
MP outside. Back to Lillard. And here's Grant from the arc. And again, it's Portland with a three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Rozier, the pass to Hayward. Rozier outside. Pass to Washington. Hayward with it. And here's Smith. Just 5 on the clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Now MP. And he's going for the oop here. Nurkic shot is good.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Smith outside. Down low. His first shot attempt. Richard's shot is off.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And we know Lillard can score, but he's showing nice awareness with the pass to his open teammate.
Smith outside. Pass to Hayward to halt the run. Lillard pulls down the board.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
From deep, MP. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Rozier. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
See, once you've allowed Terry Rozier to start to percolate, very difficult to cool him off.
Timeout called, the Blazers.
That's right, fans. Here are your honeybees.
Charlotte making some changes. Williams is checked in for Richards. And it's Oubre in for Rozier. Reddish is checked in for Portland. Is checked in for Charlotte. Rozier comes in for Smith. And also a switch here for Portland. MP is checked in for Reddish. MP, the pass to Thibault. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks, the social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money too.
On the court right now for Portland, Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. MP is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. And Portland's shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. And here's MP from outside. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. MP's got half of his threes to fall so far. He's 4 of 8. Back to Rozier. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Pass to Martin. Rozier outside. Clock at 4. 4-3. Kept alive by Charlotte. Hayward, the pass to Rozier. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Rozier's got 20 points.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
Back to Lillard.
On the assist.
On the wing, MP. He puts up a 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Rozier, the pass to Martin. Here's Mikhailuk. Winslow defending. To the paint. Richard's shot is off. For Portland, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's MP. Here he goes. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Pass to Martin. Well, Doris, courtside seats in basketball are hard to come by. Experiencing that proximity to the action is a rare treat. But with virtual reality now, anyone can.
Listen, BA, I'm all for technology, and I think that's cool. But let's be real. You give me a courtside seat where I can feel the action, where I can see all the minute details of everything that's transpiring in real time.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you later.
Great win and a stellar performance from you tonight. Are you encouraged by how you played?
Yeah, of course. We got a great group of guys here.
I won't need, it's my fault to take. I'm stagnant, I'm magnet, I'm staying in place. The reason I'm popping is all up for hate. Since it's just a tower that kickstand. Thinking of a plan to get quick bands. Falling in deep with the quicksand. Beef in the streets, have to stay here. Ready to show me how, bro. You know that with everything I never stay, bro. Since it's just a tower that kickstand. Thinking of a plan to get quick bands. Falling in deep with the quicksand. Show me how to, bro. You and that put everything I'll ever stick, bro. I need my love. Nothing. I'm in that taco, baby. You come show me love. I show you love. You ain't trusting nobody. I keep it. Problem come up. That's cool. Baby, I said me all day. We just can't erase all day. I play. Baby, I said me. Baby, I said me. You're right up on shot.
All right, here we are together in the rec, and I'm going to put my rec sweats on just so I can see a little crystal clear and get this W.
LD looking spiffy right now.
Watch me work. You wear slip-ons?
Yeah.
Hey, you know, we call those the jailhouse works right there.
All right, let's go.
You should be off, so.
Good start, good start.
You need it?
Oh, Ratchet. Let's go. Big
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
buckets. Baby Shaq. Let's go.
Good take, good take. That's off.
Wow.
What? Good stuff.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. Can leave that open for you.
Nice pass.
Thank you.
We've had this one circled on our calendar for a long time. Two teams that are clicking, and Greg playing great basketball.
Oh, yeah, and I've been looking forward to this one as well. It's going to be about limiting mistakes because the way these teams are playing, they're jumping on any mistake their opponent makes.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Nurkic, the pivot, with Grant at the other post spot. Damian Lillard out there with MP. And it's Winslow in at the three. Now McCollum, after the missed three from MP. Got that bucket in no time at all.
When they look that good, Ingram is so consistent. Defense, you have to keep a closer eye on him.
Winslow. Grant trying to break free. A nice shot by Winslow.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Three-pointer, Daniels. Lillard with the rebound. The Pelicans coming to this one after the win against the Bulls in Chicago.
Well, on the road, you don't expect... to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
Here's Daniels. Justice Winslow picking up that last bucket. Here's Williamson. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Great recognition of the defense. Zion took what the offense gave him and knocked it down.
MP outside. Passes it to Winslow. Back to MP. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Steve, last season the Pelicans showed signs of progress over previous years.
Well, Kevin, securing their highest finish in 3 years. Yeah, I definitely call that solid progress. And I think this team could be on track to only get better.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Ingram passes to Hernan Gomez. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Portland has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Winslow finds MP. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And here's Daniels after Damian Lillard was able to get the three to go. Now McCollum,
in the first.
last game 26 points. Daniels, no good. Grant surveying the D. Nurkic trying to get open.
Assertive play in the paint from Jeremy Grant, absorbing the foul while shooting.
The Trailblazers shoot their first free throws.
Substitution on the court.
MP outside. Shoots a three.